All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Mario's Kingdom. We have Kendra.
What's up, everybody?
And we're making more lotion today. We are going to make Halsin's Bare Body Butter. Bare Body Butter.
Bare body butter.
All right, so we're gonna
Bare
jump
body
right
butter.
into it. So
You
wanna...
gotta add a little sauce to it.
Bare body butter. We're gonna make some bare body butter. All right, let me get this going. And do you want to do measurements or do you want to stir and kind of pour?
It's probably safe if I stir.
You're not good at measuring. All right, that's perfectly
We're gonna
fine.
have all kind of stuff going on.
All right, let me just rearrange that. Okay, so this is on low. To get the water in here boiling, it won't really boil. It'll be more like a simmer because you don't want it boiling to get all steamy in your face and everything.
Facial.
Kind of. So we're gonna start with the beeswax because that takes a minute to melt, and by a minute I mean like a couple minutes. I'm pretty sure I put like 3/4 of a cup of beeswax. Yes, I did. So we're gonna do about 3/4 cup of a beeswax. Alright, so there's about half, and then we'll do another about half, and that will be about 3/4. Yeah, those are beeswax pellets.
I've never seen them.
Have you made body butter?
Never.
Before?
This is my first time.
Stop it! This is gonna be so much fun. Alright, so we're going to put away the beeswax because it has a hole in it. And so there's the blue little spoon right there. You can put down the binder for now.
Ready to give you instructions.
Yup.
Ooh.
If you just want to kind of like separate it so it can melt a little bit faster.
Yes. Okay, I'm making body butter.
Oh, then you're gonna love this entire process, honestly. Alright, so while we're waiting for the beeswax to kind of melt, we're going to light our Carla candle. Yes! I love this candle. So this is another part, this is my favorite character of the game that I play, the Baldur's Gate game. It's, so Halsin is a druid that is like very earth powerful, and she's a barbarian that's from hell and has horns and
Okay.
Yeah. So we got our candle going, and let me get the rest of the ingredients going too as well. Alright, we are going to...
So are these kind of like wax?
Yep, that is straight up beeswax.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Well, like, looking at it, I wouldn't have known you could do that to beeswax. The first time I got beeswax, here we go.
Oh.
You can bring it closer, unless it's too heavy for you.
Where the camera?
Right here.
Oh.
So there's some beeswax pellets for you. This is what we're trying to melt down.
This one, right?
Yep. One time I was having it on high and it was steaming in my face, so I moved it over and I just started using that one and forgot that one was on. I'm happy I didn't touch it though.
I did that one time. It's had a bowl there. It melted all around. Plastic everywhere.
Hey. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Alright, so I did. I was going to use just 1/4 a cup of the cocoa butter. I love this stuff. So this is from the West Indies, like India, and it has very good anti-clogging, good for rashes, insect bites, lips, rashes. Did I say rashes?
Okay, yes.
Sunburn, weak skin, anti-aging, bruising, like the list goes on and on. This is one of my new favorite butters, and I like how they package it.
Where you get it from?
Amazon.
Okay.
Ancient Health Remedies. Cocoa butter. I had to look up to make sure I was saying it right 100 times. So I was thinking just 1/4 of a cup because I thought that's what I had left, but this is
like a block.
Yeah. This is how much I have left of this, so I'm gonna measure that out, and whatever this is, it's gonna go in there. Alright, let's kind of break this up though.
Come on, cocoa. Is it cocoa?
So
cacao? I mean, no, that's cacao.
I had to like write it down, the pronunciation, to make sure I said it correctly. So The K-O is pronounced together, and the K-U-M, it was like kokum, kokum.
Oh,
I wrote it down. I would have to Google it again or something.
kokum.
I might have said it wrong again though.
People
So
from the south, kokum.
it's some kokum butter. Put that kokum butter in there. This might be just over a fourth a cup, anyways. So kind of like little ways filled with some gaps in it. So I'm gonna say it's just, let's say, a fourth a cup. Just a little bit more than a fourth a cup. But I don't want to pour that in there yet. I always do that too. But let me see how big that piece would be. I would say that's like a third.
Oh man, I can't see that. You got your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean just blur. Oh, you're welcome.
Jalen always needed something. Alright, so I gotta write down that we used a little bit more than a fourth a cup of kokum butter. I would say, I don't even say that was a third of a cup, that was like an eighth.
Okay, mathematician.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure, like I have a little bit of a formula going, but, you know, you always change stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so do we have any meltage going on?
Nope.
Alright, so we're gonna turn this on like a medium for 2 minutes,
Okay.
and then it will start to warm up that water faster, and then we'll turn it back down.
Gotcha.
Whew, it's a little hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. So hot.
It's getting
So hot. So hot.
That should be just like the background music.
Right.
So hot. So hot. I wish I could play music. I mean, there's things that you can get, but I don't know how all of that works yet.
Got me making body butter.
We get some meltage finally too. Why is it they give you the tear here and it's like
And it don't tear.
Right. Right.
Liars. Or can I say that?
Flyers? Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Just a bunch of
Everybody.
lies. Oh, I thought I got more than that. Apparently I didn't. Alright, so the difference between getting it from these guys and this mango butter from these guys is we got a sandwich baggie for them to put the extra butter in, and they didn't give us anything. Good thing I still got the Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Does it look like it's getting a little melty yet?
It just look shiny.
Okay, then not yet. Where's those scissors? Sometimes it's just easier with the scissors.
I keep scissors in my kitchen.
If I don't, I have like 4 pairs of scissors in the kitchen. In my kitchen. Mini soda. What did I say for mango butter? Half a cup. Half a cup.
Okay, Nikita singing.
No, that's the dog next door.
Oh.
She'll go out there and tell him though, and be like, "Stop barking!" Or at least I'm assuming, because as soon as he starts barking like crazy, she runs out there and stands right at the gate and puts her nose in between the little posts, and she's like, and then walks away.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got an attitude like me. Oh, this.
It's getting
Oh,
slippery
smell
red.
that.
Mmm.
Mango butter smells good.
I just want to dive in it.
Got you. Me too. So I made a face cream too. Oh, wait a second. There's almond extract in there, so you can't use the face cream I made, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So when I make face cream, that doesn't have the almond extract, you'll be able to have some of that too.
Bet.
Because I didn't realize it, but some people are allergic to certain nuts, and that can't go into certain skin products, and I want to make skin products for everybody.
Amen. Oh, we getting some melty.
We are? Okay, so we're going to turn that down to like a 2, and if it starts steaming in your face, you can turn it down to simmer.
Okay.
Cool beans.
This is so cool.
Yes.
It's like therapeutic in a way.
Very much so. It's very therapeutic. Alright. And that's just about a half a cup of mango butter. And when I mean just about, I was gonna do a little bit more, but I didn't realize I only got the 1 and not the 2.
Not the 2.
Not the 2.
The 2.
I thought I was getting more. Alright. So we melt the beeswax first because beeswax takes longer to melt than shea butter.
Bet.
You don't want the shea butter to burn.
Bet.
So that's why I'm scooping it into here while that's melting because of all of that. Because of all of that. I didn't know where I was going for a second. Like do 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 do.
So excited.
If you want, you can feel how that feels. It like feels amazing.
I feel like I'm in like science class.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
But science class I actually like.
I liked it too when we did stuff.
It was like the hands-on stuff.
Yeah. I liked it when we made ice cream.
Ooh, I bet that was
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
How did you make ice cream?
It was like salt. Some kind of, is it called rock salt? I think it's called rock salt.
I think so.
Rock
Like it gets
salt.
colder or something,
Yep.
right?
Rock salt, ice, and like some kind of liquid we made with like milk, sugar, and something else.
Okay.
Vanilla extract.
That
And we
makes
put
sense.
it in a bag, and we put the liquid in a bag, and then put that bag inside the ice with the salt over the ice, and we shook it.
To get that reaction to like
Yeah.
super cool it. Okay.
And it made ice cream.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
My aunt had a ice cream machine that you would use bananas. Yeah, so and I don't remember the rest of the so we're about 95% melted for the beeswax, so we're actually gonna take it off the heat while we add the shea butter. So that way when we add all the butters it's not melting too fast. So that's gonna give us a couple minutes before the beeswax starts to harden. And I talked too much and didn't measure, so. Also, I made sure we have the creamy shea butter, so it is ivory. And when we put a color in it, it's actually going to be that color and not a yellow variation of that color. Variation. It looks like mashed potatoes.
It does.
You want some taters?
Yep. Put a little gravy.
Let's get a little.
A little cheddar.
You know what? It looks like KFC
It
mashed
does.
potatoes right now. Alright, let me clean off my spoon.
Your little ears are so cute.
Thank you. I actually painted them.
Really?
Well, the back of so they came with a basic like that silicone pale look.
I know what you're talking about. You had to give it life.
But I had the paint from when I did that painting, which is my skin tone. So I was like, huh.
Crafty.
However, I have more red in my ears than what is there, and I didn't have any red, so. So they almost look like my ears, but they do look realistic. At least to me, they look realistic.
They look good.
This feels like mashed potatoes almost.
Oh yeah, we got liquid.
Oh, we do? Okay, let me hurry up and get this. So for the shea butter, I planned on. Can you actually tell me how much it said? Can you read that shea butter? It's gonna say African shea butter, almost at the top.
Oh yep, two. I don't know if it's 2 cups or 2.
Yeah, 2 cups.
Gotcha. 2.
Oh, and you know what? I think I used this measuring cup to measure the mango butter, which is why I think I realized I used more because did I put a cup for mango butter? I feel like I put half a cup.
Half a cup.
Okay, well, Double that recipe already, guys.
We are 100% melted.
Cool. So
Oh yeah.
while that has melted, and we are going to add in our 3 different butters. Is the camera a good position? Okay. You
Put it
can
back on
actually,
the heat.
yeah. And then I'm going to gently.
Don't splash.
There we
Okay,
go.
no splashing. We didn't splash, y'all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we know.
Alright, that's enough of this shit.
All the butter.
Give me all the butter.
It's butter, y'all.
It's butter time. Butter, 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 butter. No, I don't got butter. No,
You,
no, no,
you
no.
ever watch Paula Deen show?
Yeah.
It's butter, y'all.
Oh.
She put butter in everything.
She did. She did put butter in
You know,
everything.
she used so much butter, they turned that phrase into merch. So, like, at Myrtle Beach, I went to the Paula Deen, like, store.
Mm-hmm.
It literally is branded on her stuff. It says, it's butter, y'all. On everything. Shirts, actual butter dishes, pants, aprons. Like, everywhere. It's butter, y'all.
I mean, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Can you see how much I put in for coconut oil?
Sure. Half a cup.
Half a cup. Alright, so this is a full cup. We're about to put just about half of the full cup, obviously.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah.
Half a cup of coconut oil. And since it's solid, we're adding it at this stage into this bowl because we're going to add the oils into a different bowl to kind of let the butters cool with the beeswax and the coconut oil because we don't need it to be too hot and we can start a slow cooling process, which it's supposed to have a little bit of a slow and cool. That looks interesting. Once that's melted, we'll add this.
Okay. You said that. It looked like chunky applesauce.
It does.
Applesauce and bananas.
I like to eat. I don't really know how the Wiggles sing. Like, I just remember my sister watching them, or somebody watching them.
Mhm.
So I was gonna start that song because I feel like it's a Wiggle song. I like to eat apples and bananas. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I don't really remember how it goes, but something like that.
Wiggles. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Alright, so let's get that spoon over there and get this in the trash. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this new towel here. Ooh, that is melting beautifully.
Yeah, look like chunky mash with gravy now.
With lots of butter.
Yep.
Alright.
Making my mouth water.
I know, I'm actually kind of hungry just looking at it. Like, I don't know if we could. No, we're not even gonna try. Well, I guess you'll have to see on YouTube when I upload the video of up close. Then you'll see the mashed potatoes and gravy. Alright, so in a separate little container, we are going to add some oils. Right after we get the coconut oil in there and that it starts to slow down and cool. Slow down and cool. Alright, and then that's all gonna melt. Cornstarch. Oh, I forgot to look for my cayenne pepper. I think it's in here. Cayenne pepper. Okay. So in yours, you'll add cornstarch and cayenne pepper. So we will need this right here and this right here. And I'll tell you when to add that.
Alright.
And when you do, you're gonna use this and this spoon. The
Ooh.
spoon that you take out from there.
Okay, my tools are upgraded.
Yeah, yeah, so we end up using some more tools. We'll end up even using the mixer in a minute too. Yeah, to get like that nice whipped consistency.
Okay.
So pretty much, that looks pretty good.
Mhm.
So we can add this now.
All right.
Easy. There we go. Get the rest of that coconut oil out of there. There we go. Right. And then you have a spoon for these things. That's for that, and then that. Alright, so the oils and soy lecithin and zinc. So I also need this. So I've been trying to figure out how to add the powders in the correct order, in the correct way, so that way they don't interfere with making the product gritty, or something doesn't melt right, or just having a glump of something in the middle of a product. Now I haven't completely had that last issue, but I don't know. I just feel like adding the powders really needs to be a science. So I did look up a little bit. The cornstarch and cayenne pepper goes in right with the butter and the beeswax as soon as that's all blended. And then with the oils, I'm going to have the soy lecithin and the zinc, because adding them after the butters have cooled a little bit better, or a little bit longer, I guess is just better for the cooling process and the bonding process.
Okay.
Alright, so I need these two, and then turmeric, which I thought would be added during this process. When I looked it up, it actually said turmeric should be added when I'm whipping it, when I'm adding essential oils, so that completely surprised me. You never know. Oh, that looks so good.
Ooh, like apple juice.
Yeah, and
Thick
it's
apple
so
juice.
weird how it changed
Yeah.
into like 3 different looks. I'm just going to.
How long do you let it cool?
Oh, we have to end up putting it in the freezer because it takes so long to actually cool to the temperature we need it to be. So what I like to do is put the mixing bowl in the freezer, and since it's metal, it cools it down a lot, so it speeds up the process a lot.
Okay, scientist.
I'm trying. Let me add the zinc into this little sifter first. Would you say that's about 95% melted?
Yeah, I would say 100.
Oh, okay. So you can take that off.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn that off, and just stir it for a moment, and then you are going to add. I think I wrote down a tablespoon of the cayenne pepper and a tablespoon of the cornstarch.
Okay.
No, actually, that's more of a science. So it said actually a tablespoon per half a cup of butter and oil. So that means that gets like 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons.
This is why I got the spoon.
Yeah, so we're gonna do 4 tablespoons because I think these are a lot bigger than a regular tablespoon, but that's what we're using, so it's gonna be what it is. Whenever you are comfortable, you can add in 4 of the spoons of each, and just make sure you use that sifter right there,
Okay.
and that spoon and that cornstarch. You can use both for the same thing.
So I need a container too. Right? Do I need are we putting it in the same container?
Oh, you can just do that over that. I'm sorry, I
Oh.
didn't say that.
It's okay. Well, you did, but
So that for some reason needs to be like heated while it's melting to like dissolve, I guess.
I got
Oh,
you.
that would probably be why it needs to be at that point. And then the zinc and the soy lecithin can be afterwards because it doesn't need to be so hot to actually dissolve into the
Do you want
butters.
me to just kind of eyeball the spoon, or because unless I can hold it,
Oh, that's right. That's a lot bigger than here. Let me hold it for you.
I can do like this.
No, that's alright. I can hold it
Okay.
for you.
Alright, bet.
And I'm gonna actually stir it while you do it too. If you need to take the cover off, that's okay. That's okay. No big deal.
Stay doing stuff like that.
One. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do two.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a lot more than what I realized. And you know what? We may not even do all of that. Could you pour
Yeah.
that in the
Sure.
sink?
Yeah.
Because I actually didn't realize how much of that spoon that was gonna give us for cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper actually does a lot for your skin and for hair follicles. It helps with premature aging, and it helps with psoriasis symptoms actually.
Nice.
Alright, so also we're going to do the cornstarch too,
Okay.
like the same way. And
Alright.
if you need to, you can use that one. This is the cornstarch right here.
What's this?
Soy lecithin.
What is that?
That's a bonding agent.
Oh.
Do you still have the sifter, or did you put that in the sink?
Put it in the sink.
That's fine.
Sorry, brain not burning.
That's okay. Now for the cornstarch, this helps with and don't forget the spoon. This is gonna help with some of the greasiness and make sure it's not as greasy after it's applied to the skin. Some people, it kind of just soaks it in if your skin's dry, but if your skin's not too dry, it will take probably about a half hour to an hour to actually soak into the skin. And I'm impatient, so I like it to kind of get right in there.
Good.
Yep, so we'll do, that would be one. And go right ahead with the other. And two. Good.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Cornstarch get messy.
Yeah, sure does.
I love the little sifter too.
Yeah.
It's so fun to just kind of.
I mean,
I don't know. It's fascinating.
it's kind of working the way I want it to, but then it's kind of clumping anyways.
Mhm.
So, like, it's halfway working the way we need it to. But I have the little spindle thing right there that I'm actually gonna have you use. Alright, could you dump that in the sink, please?
Gotcha.
Alright, so kind of get all the clumps underwater, and then once you get there, I would use that and kind of
Gotcha.
yeah. Alright, so while Kendra's got that going, we are going to continue the little soy lecithin zinc oil combination over here. Which I think I need more soy lecithin. Soy lecithin. Or I'm not exactly sure how to say that. Cool. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Look like tomato soup.
It does. It's probably because of the cayenne pepper. It's gonna be spicy. Alright.
Alright, we are melted.
Nice. Just give it a good whisk with that.
Gotcha.
And that, no, actually, you gotta do what you gotta do, break up those clumps. Do whatever you gotta do, break up those clumps in there, because that needs to dissolve as it's still warm. Alright, that looks like enough soy lecithin, so we're gonna say thank you and move on. Alright, cornstarch and arrowroot or argon root, I gotta look that back up, can be added at any point of the process. I've seen it added at the very end of the process when people are not satisfied with it still being a little greasy. So if it's still greasy, we can add more when we're all done, but that shall be determined. Once we're done like melting everything, we're able to like slow down and kind of take a break and a pause, so
Okay.
we won't be like too hot over the stove and oven. Alright, so we got our zinc in there and our soy in there. Soy thing, that's used, that's good. Here, there, and everywhere. Now it's time for the oils. We have apricot kernel oil, or it said apricot kernel, but this don't say apricot kernel, it just says apricot oil. Apricot oil.
Where'd
I
you
swear
get
I
that
re-
from?
Amazon.
Everything is on Amazon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons each of these oils, and then I'm going to see what that measures out to be in total for the oil. And then if we want to add a little bit more to balance out some of the butter, we will. If not, then we'll call it a day. So. There we go. Ooh, no! Why does it gotta be like that? How are you supposed to pour it?
What do you mean?
It leaked.
Um.
Yeah. It leakages.
Oh, let me try.
Okay. Oh, aren't you supposed to do it from like the opposite end? I don't remember. 1,
Oh,
2.
crap.
Okay, we'll call that good.
Oh wow. Oh, it smells good though.
Yeah, it does smell good. Alright, we're gonna mix that. See, like, every time I mix the zinc in, for some reason you use a residue at the bottom that isn't like actually mixed. So that's also why I want to look in to make sure how to add in these powders. Because I feel like it was losing a lot of important stuff at the bottom of the bowl and not like truly mixed into everything. Alright, so gotta figure out a better way to pour these. Good thing I only use these for the oils.
Something flew off.
Yeah, that little extra. Ooh. Ah, everything is so oily now. Okay. Panic attack over. Just kidding. And then we're gonna go to the grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is very good for the skin. I forgot most of its benefits because it's written in my notebook. But all of these have very healthy skin benefits that also will apply for hair benefits. So not only dry, cracked, itchy skin, but also if you're having problem growing hair, or if you have very thin hair or baldness, because like I said before, it's thinning up here, guys. It is thinning, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So we're trying to reverse that a little bit. I did read, as long as you keep up on a serum or a mask or like whatever you're trying to do, it will actually work for you. But you have to keep up. I read a couple articles that said they had great hair growth the entire time they were using this product. And as soon as they stopped, so did the growth. But, you know.
That's messed up.
Yeah. Like, okay, so did you really get to the cause? Are you actually reversing baldness? Or are you just like stimulating for a moment?
Right.
Who only wants to be stimulated for a moment? Well.
Reverse bald.
Alright, and then we're gonna add some pure glycerin in here. I know we're adding sodium lactate, but we're doing that because you can have both. There is a lot of recipes that say or, there's not a lot that say and, but why can we not add a little extra of healthy oil? I don't know. Is there a limit to the healthy oil? I don't know. Ooh, that is deep. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Sorry. So these tablespoons I'm already not satisfied with, so I know for a fact I definitely will be adding more in there. And since we already have mango butter, we don't need to add the mango oil. That's for when we run out of the mango butter. Alright, so we're gonna add a couple more tablespoons until we get to a satisfying amount. So 1, 2. And then 1, kind of 2, but still kind of everywhere. This is a lotion in itself if we just blended this. You'd be surprised with very few ingredients what lotions are made out of. Because you can also just do the shea butter, a little bit of oil, and essential oil, and there's a body butter. There's a lot of basic recipes. But I'm not a basic bitch.
I know that's right.
I am complicated. And this jug is complicated. Like, it just wants to spill everywhere. Alright, I gotta get moving to get you going on time. Alright, so all of that added up to be about 1/3 of a cup. But we also have a lot of butters in there. However, I'm going to add a splash of this apricot oil. Okay. Now I'm satisfied with that. I don't know how much it was, so I can't tell you. I kind of just poured it in there, guys. I'm sorry. And I'm kind of just going to pour a little bit of the grapeseed oil over there.
What's the measurements? A kinda?
It was kind of about, somewhere around A and B. Alright, that zinc made a nice, weird, milky kind of thing going on in here. So I am going to use the whisk to make sure that is all whisked up. Now, would you say there would be any chunks at the bottom of yours?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use this over here. Give that a little whip. Now, if I just whip this long enough, this could actually just be by itself. I think I already said that.
No.
No.
I mean, something similar, but not
Yeah,
exactly.
not exactly that, but yeah. Cool. So we're gonna say all these oils added up to 3/4 of a cup, which now I'm happy. That makes me happy. Alright, I need dry hands. Oops, sorry.
It's okay. Snatch me like a wig.
Yeah. Eat you over here. Alright, so allows the butter to cool while we did that. The cornstarch is in there. Oh, I forgot the sodium lactate, and then I'm going to add my mixture into yours. So, because we're also trying to help it cool, let me get my gloves. I'm going to take it out of the pot so it can cool down a little bit faster.
Let me take that out.
Nope, just move the pot for me. There we go. And bye-bye. would say get onto the cutting board, but it's greasy as a mother. So we're just gonna
Go with the flow.
just go with the flow. So could you use that more for that
Yeah.
for a moment? Because it looks like it's a little bit separating on the top.
Alright.
So you don't want to see any kind of separation. Once you do, just give it a good mix together because it still is hot. So it's not like anything's really wrong. We just want to keep it together while it's cooling. Alright. And then I think I said we're going to add this to that in a minute. But let me get you over here. So let me actually get that. Is that bowl hot?
Yeah.
Okay. I almost grabbed it myself. I was like, let me grab it. Alright, I'm gonna move it over here so we're a little bit closer. Oh, okay, just right there. Alright, so I'm going to pour in our oils.
You want me to keep stirring?
Yep, just keep on stirring. And actually, I'm sorry.
The
Let me
camera?
put this here.
Gotcha.
And then let me also, you're right. Give them a show, right? I'm gonna move it closer.
Oh, you taking it
I'm
away?
fucking with it. There we go.
Oh yeah. Now look at this.
Okay. Alright, so you got nice and going. So we're just going to add in our oils, zinc, and lectin. Not gonna do too much at the same time. I don't want to overwhelm it. Oh, it looks party, ma. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I do see a little yellowing though. I wonder if that's from the cayenne pepper. I didn't want yellow. Well, when we put in the green mica powder, it'll just make more of a greeny yellow color. So maybe we'll put in like a hunter green. Because Halsin is green and brown, pretty much. So those are the two colors we're going after.
Gotcha. Looks pretty cool on camera.
It does. And the computer doesn't do it justice because once it's all edited and you're looking at it after like the video is created, it's like, oh, it actually looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks cool now, but like clearer. Or maybe it's not too clear right now because my glasses aren't on. Alrighty. So this step is pretty much kind of a cooling down process. We're gonna kind of speed it up. Oh wait, no, we're not at that part yet. Sorry, guys. Oh, and I still forgot to add that dropper of this. Just helps with the hardening and keeps your skin feeling silky smooth. And you can also use this in conditioner too.
What is that?
Soy, I'll tell you in a second.
Gotcha.
We're gonna do a dropper of that. And it says like 0.5% to like the whole ratio, so I'm pretty sure that's about 5% or 0.5 sodium lactate. Yeah, lots of uses for this too. Alright, and then since I added that, sorry I forgot to add that to that, and then add in our oils and smoothing oil. Alright, So while Kendra is still stirring, we're going to add in some avocado oil. How much did I say? Oh, I think that was supposed to be added into that thing that was about 3/4 of a cup. So why don't I just do like 6 pumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me write that down. What did I say? 8?
Yeah.
8 pumps. Okay. And then the soothing oil, I was planning on 2 pumps, but we're gonna go 4. 2, 3, 4. And then I forgot the castor oil as well. Man, I was not paying attention to my own recipe. So we're gonna put in a couple squirts of that. That's about 2 tablespoons worth. We measure with our heart, don't forget. Alright. So give a good whisk too. To get it's gonna start cooling a little bit faster now.
Gotcha.
And we're also gonna add our vitamin E, black seed oil, rosehip oil, and raspberry oil. Now vitamin E likes to come out very slowly, so I don't really know how to measure it without going just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's that. And then the rest. Oop, can't get it open. Ooh, look at that star. Look at that wrist. Look at that wrist. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
Okay.
Pretty as hell, all natural. Beyonce. Alright, so half a cup of that, or half a top of that.
A Beyonce?
Yeah. Yeah. It's half a top of the raspberry seed oil, and then. Ooh, girl, it's hot. 2 full droppers of the rosehip seed oil. So there's half. There's 1. There's 1/2. There's 2. And we're going to do the same for the black seed oil. Oh, that filled up 1/4 of the way. 2, 3, 4. And you know what? 1 for good measure. I almost never stick to the recipe. I am so sorry. I just always keep adding more and doing something. Ooh, that looks different. Alright, so the add-in oils have been added. Pour into frozen mixer bowl. Alright, here's where we're gonna start to cool down finally.
Gotcha.
Alright. Look at that. Alright, if you could move it off of the green and onto the counter. Okay. Woo. And while it cools pretty fast, since this was in the freezer, I'll let you guys even see it cool. Now, when there's a little bit, you can see a lot of it cooling because it just goes on the edges. Oh no, just go ahead and do it all at the same time.
All at the same time?
Well, leave just a little bit at the end in case there's powder that didn't dissolve. Okay.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's enough?
Yep. Perfect. There. Yeah, so give that a good whisk in there to make sure that bottom gets good, and then just go right into it.
Gotcha.
You can just throw that in.
Okay.
I just like to take care of the ceramic.
It is cooling very fast.
we looking? Scrape the sides too because the sides actually kind of freeze a little bit, which is
Gotcha.
pretty cool. So yeah. So cool. Alright, so we're going to scrape off the little tool that you're using and we're going to put it in the freezer for a moment. Yeah. Actually, let me give it a little whisk. Where's that little whiskey? Thank you. Stuff likes to settle at the bottom. And I don't want it to. Alrighty, this will be right back. Woo!
Going in the freezer.
Freezer time. And believe it or not, it doesn't really take that long to freeze. And we don't want like a solid freeze. We want a kind of just like a couple minute freeze where if you were to push onto it, it would your finger would go right through it. So while we're waiting for a couple minutes, we're going to get a drink of our doobie.
A drink of our doobie.
The drink of the doobie.
Okay. It really does say doobie on your cup though.
Yeah, they're doobie.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the brand. All right, so I like both, and Kendra, of course, hasn't tried this. So you pick first.
What's the two flavors again?
One is pine berry splash, so I think it has pineapples and strawberries. I don't know what an orange strawberry is. And then watermelon hot. This one's my favorite, but that one's actually surprisingly good. Watermelon hot.
Oh.
So like watermelon lemonade.
Okay. I'm hoping something with pineapple. I got pineapple.
And I got watermelon. Wow, that couldn't have happened any perfectly.
I know, right?
Okay, so I don't have a shaker for you, so you're gonna have to use that. But I got my doobie shaker. And I like to do a doobie dance. I call it the doobie dance.
What is a doobie dance?
I just like to shake it and say doobie doobie doobie.
You funny. Shake it, shake it.
Got getting my doobie in there.
And doobie.
Doobie. Doobie. Alright, my lid is closed. Is your lid closed?
Yeah.
And you just doobie 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 doobie. Okay, mine's next. Ooh, Kendra's still doobieing.
Oh, I thought I spilled some.
No, I got a little black on my finger, but I don't know what that's from. Oh, I know what it's from. It's from the mixer. Refreshing.
Why is that so good?
Right? I didn't expect the pineapple to be good. Right?
Why is that so good?
Surprisingly, like.
Where you ordered that from? Amazon? Of course. I just want your whole shopping cart. Just your list. Send the list.
I'll put it on YouTube.
I mean, just link everything. All the oils. You get commission. You will.
Yeah. You will. Alright, also, so we got our doobie drinks. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I think I put some kind of perfume in those, so I was going to show you those, but I don't want you to have like some kind of weird breakout with.
Please, no weird breakout.
No, so we're good.
Can I have one of your nothing fish? That's what they taste like, nothingness.
Just nothing. I mean, like red sugar dye.
Red sugar dye. It really don't taste like nothing though.
But I love them.
It's like a hint of sweet. That's it. No flavor. Just a hint of sweet. What's the flavor of this? A hint of sweet.
Almost sounded like you said Hennessy. Just a hint of sweet. Okay, let me move these over here so we have a little bit more room. Get all these oils out of the way. Ooh, put that down hard.
Oh,
Right?
it's so good.
Yeah.
How you discovered this?
I just was
trying stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Guilty. We've already talked about that.
You know, the little fish actually complement the juice.
Yes.
I think I'll take just one more. Just.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yes, thank you.
I have 3 more bags of that. So I go to
Red
Costco
fish.
and like get our Sam's Club. Costco or Sam's Club, and I just get the big bag, and because I know I'll eat the big bag like all really fast, I split it up. Also, if more people could do that, they should, because when you're buying like the $2 little packets, you get like 5 little fishies. What's the point of that?
You see what I did?
What'd you do?
I dropped my fish.
Dropped my fish. That little bag in the box right there is trash. Oh god, this is so good. And that purple cup is also water for you too.
Thank you. Alright. I'm over the fish. No more fish.
Oh, they'll be there still. Alright, so that has cooled a good amount. I'm just gonna move this over here and try to get this a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Okay. Now, that's there. Forget how I do this. Let's get that stuck now. Alright, so I'm going to take it out of the freezer. It should be pretty much where we want it to be, because we don't want it to be frozen. Ooh. Maybe it was a little bit warmer than what we thought.
It's still like liquid.
No. I mean, like,
Oh.
it's just not as far along as I thought
It
it
looked
would
like
be.
a custard.
Yeah, it does look like custard. It looks like custard, guys. But that's okay, because it's just gonna blend cool anyways. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, wait a second. I forgot
The most important part.
the thing that's gonna get it all blended. Okay. There's that, and that,
Okay.
and the 1, and the 2, and the...
Whipping body butter.
Making that.
Making body butter. This gonna feel so good on our skin.
Yes. I wish if I knew that you were allergic to that, I would have
Okay.
this part I kind of like that and entertain everybody.
Just a little break. Okay, I'm moving this. I know I said last time. You always tell how to get cheese. When I was told get at first or whatever.
Oh, okay.
The flavor. But who's grown on me?
I was very shocked with this. When I was little, I thought it was like the first time I was like, this doesn't taste like anything, but it tastes good.
Actually, it might be strawberry.
Oh, it might be. Like a very strawberry. gonna scoop the sides because they're nice and cool, and the middle is not.
Ooh.
Alright, and at this stage we're gonna add the essential oils. And we're going to add dun 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 dun. So the Kaboya essential oil is great for CBD like symptoms, or I'm sorry guys. This essential oil acts like CBD and helps with pain relief and dry skin and stuff like that.
What is that oil called?
I can't pronounce it. Here we go.
Oh.
And then we got some lemon oil, which is really good for anti-aging properties. If I can,
I want to say it's pronounced copaiba.
that sounds similar.
Maybe. Or is that the brand? I know the brand is Young Living. Okay.
A couple drops. Oh, apparently there's barely any lemon, so we're just gonna use the rest of that. I thought there was a little bit more lemon, but apparently there was not. Alright, and Halsin reminds me of a little bit of sandalwood. So we're gonna put just a couple drops of that in here. Oh, it always pours out a little bit more than what I want it to. And then frankincense is really good for anti-aging properties and skin tightening. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put a bunch of other reasons why it is good later. I just can't think of them. And then we have some apple cider essential oil, because for some reason when I think of Halsin, I think of the woods and apples. So we're gonna give that a good.
It looks creamy.
It needs to be whipped. So we are on a little bit of a time crunch, so we're going to throw this back in the freezer because it's not quite cool enough yet to really give us that whipped consistency that we're looking for. And plus, when you start to whip it up, it does heat up a little bit. So we don't want it to keep heating or getting too hot. So we're going to put that back in the freezer for a couple minutes.
Working hard.
So I think it's a smart idea to give a little bit of a mix and then put it in the freezer for a little bit, because it keeps the air bubbles actually in the butter, which it makes it a little bit easier to get it mixed to that fluffy, soft, silky texture that we all want. What I did try before last time, I used a cheesecake pan and I put ice in it, and I put the bowl like on top of it, and it like kept it cold. So after that has a little bit more of a freeze, I'm gonna do that again to keep it cold while it's actually mixing.
Okay.
Because I got a half hour left. I was gonna grab something. Oh, my doobie drink. Doobie. Doobie.
I finished mine.
You finished yours?
It was so good.
Right.
I couldn't stop. Oh, that's your mouse. Yeah, I'll definitely. Actually, let me go ahead and put it in my cart.
And then we're going to try, since we're making Halsin bear body butter, I'm going to try to put it in these little bears. Now I probably should have had a bigger bear molds, but and then I'm gonna put it in the little containers and put like some butter around it. So we'll see how well these turn out. That would be TikTok.
Oh.
Sorry, I just remembered. I was like, wait a second, that wasn't Amazon, that was TikTok.
I can find it on TikTok, child.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, we didn't add our turmeric, did we? No, we added the cayenne pepper.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I keep putting hybrid in this hydro.
It's like, I don't want to spell it correctly for you.
Right. And I spelled doo-doo. Never mind.
I ain't gonna say. Alright, so I did read the turmeric can be kind of just mixed in after it's been cooled, so I guess that's why I left it out. I kind of forgot about it and I put it away, but here it is again, so we're going to add it after this next round. Ta-da! It actually has a hood, but it is way... It's a little small, too. Like, the neck is super big. Oh, and now you can't see my ears, guys. It's like if I was trying to hide.
You so cute. Where you get this little cloak from?
Amazon.
I'm not even gonna ask no more. Just drop the storefront in the description, and I'm gonna just go shop.
it was Amazon. This one was Amazon. Okay. That was a couple minutes, right?
What y'all think? Couple minutes? It's been a couple minutes. It's been a couple minutes.
So we have that consistency again, where it's nicely frozen around the edge, which is where we want it to be.
Ooh.
Okay, let me actually scrape these socks. Thank you.
Get it.
Alright, there we go. Let me get this here. Snap you in. Okay, and turn you on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, ah, ah.
Cause you just boil water and flaxseed and it creates a gel. And you can put it in your hair, you can put it on your skin. Oh yeah.
I'll be right back. That's good.
All the colors. This is what they put in makeup too, right?
Mhm.
I thought so. I want to learn how to make my own makeup. Like
It's a lot like
foundation.
this.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of the similar stuff.
Ooh.
You just don't need as much.
Right.
Could you scrape the sides for me, please? Because I forgot to finish the part where I was getting this. If any get on you, just either put them in or put them in the sink.
Gotcha.
Now I was supposed to have an ingredient that would help it make cheese. I was supposed to have an ingredient that would help make it last for about 18 months.
Mhm.
But when you don't have that, I guess help with the extra preservative,
Mhm.
this only lasts for about 3 months. But
This body butter?
yeah.
Oh.
However, the very first one I made, I'm already halfway through.
Oh wow.
But I also had infused coconut oil, so it's having a little extra help.
Okay.
Alright, so if the sides are good and scraped, we're just gonna turn it right back on.
Alright.
You wanna turn it on? You just
Yeah.
go a little slow at first.
That's fast enough?
Nope, go all the way.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't that so cool? Did you use the cinema one?
No, I use this.
Oh, there's a cinema one now too. Or the one.
No, it might be my phone. I got a 12.
Oh,
What you got? 13? I'm jealous.
maybe.
Maybe.
I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. My upgrade coming soon. I'm gonna get the cinematic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at
Mm-hmm.
that.
Look at that thickums. He's getting thick.
Yes.
So pretty much from here, what you want to see is a uniform color.
Okay.
And by that, I mean you can see where things are kind of like a darker orangish color versus that super light color.
Yeah.
But then there's an even super, super light color kind of mixed in there. So we got 3 different colors still going. And you want to go until you don't have any color differentiation. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Color differentiation. That's a
Ooh.
long word to say.
Okay.
Oh, that was like $40 word right there.
Right, shit. Oh.
no, it's not PG.
Okay.
No, because my game isn't PG.
Oh. Okay, this
You can see the whole thing if you really want to. People play that way. Yeah. Or you can see the vagina. Ooh. That feels nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're so funny. Woo. Okay.
And then once that's all uniform color, that's when we add in the color. Because if we still do it while it's kind of like lightening up, you get a lot lighter variation of the color.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. How many times you made this?
Huh?
How many times you made this?
So far, 4 or 5 times. Just recently, but before, quite a few times.
Okay.
But never with as many colors before. This is the first time I've done it. Most times it's just a couple of them.
I'm excited, and I know you can't keep everyone.
Actually, this is the only thing I did.
What?
This
That was
came,
crazy.
no, I have no idea. I got for Christmas for like a strawberry margarita mix thing, where you make like strawberry gummy bears and you put it in the drink. But I wanted to use that.
It's looking good. And that ice trick, genius.
I know. I can't believe I actually thought about that. But however, since it is in a cheesecake pan, it does drip because it has like a whole hole at the bottom. Since you're able to take the side off. But until I figure out that, I'm okay with the water on the counter for now. Alright, so we're going to make green first because the second color is brown. And we cannot make green after we've made brown.
That's true.
So we're going to add in a little bit of mica powder. Now I read that you can just put in a little bit, but that's only if you don't want the shimmer. Now if you want a little bit of shimmer, add as much as you want, really, they said. But I kind of want an in-between, not too much, but not too little, so we can still see a green color. So first we're going to put some tea green in here for some light green shimmer. That looks good there. And Halsin... I thought I grabbed a darker green, but I didn't. Maybe I don't have a darker green. Oh, okay. Well, this is my darkest green, and it's golden apple. But, you know, Halsin's our golden boy. So, ooh, this will make a nice green, though. Okay. We might be happy with that. Let's give her a good mix. Man, more southern and southern the second I talk.
You been down here too long.
Oh, your phone dropped. I was like, what? I didn't break more glass now, did I?
Ooh, look at that little green in there. It's getting that whip texture.
I'm gonna have to put it in the freezer for a couple moments just to
Okay.
cool back down.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Would y'all look at it?
Want me to? Got it.
Actually,
Grab that.
it's hard to move that, but you can, yeah.
Whoop.
There we go.
Booyah.
Actually, I have that right there, didn't I?
It's looking good.
Ooh, yeah, it does. Alright, we're gonna let that cool back off because I think we warmed it up a lot. We don't want that to be too hot for what we're doing. Wasn't me. Nice mixture. Thanks, fur baby love. It's my coworker.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not even typing. Oh, she said nice mixture. I thought you said nice mixture. Yes, Penny. By the way, everybody, this is not my mixer. This is Fur Baby Love's mixture. Mixer. I can't even speak.
Mixture.
So that's cooling. Shut up. We're doing something over here. Ooh, we got one. Alright, so. Oh, I don't know why I'm talking to the ice. I gotta grab some more of these fish.
I was just thinking that. Here, they gotta see you eat.
Oh, yeah.
These.
Hi.
He's
Sweet
back.
fish. There we go.
Thank you.
Alright, well.
Your glasses kind of look like my glasses.
You know? They help with all the lights and the blue tint and the screen and the astigmatism. The Swedish fish are so Oh, did you want some more?
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna just get 2 more. 3 more. Alright, I'm done for
Alright, so it looks like there's a little bit of green on the spatula. But that kinda it's not as green as I wanted. Like Halsin has green. What we're getting is a pale lime green. But that's okay because the brown will be brown. I'm so impatient. I
You
really
just put
can't.
it in
I
there.
know. Well, it doesn't really take that long to really cool as
Oh,
much.
it looked thicker
Yeah.
already.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sometimes I still forget. And we want to scrape the sides because we have a lot of powder actually right there. Just clean that up. There we go. Now it's included with the rest of us. Look at that nice fluffy texture.
Ooh.
And it's only going to get better from here, guys. Okay. Oop, my bad. Alright, so we are going to do this kind of weird. No, that needs to kind of be there like that.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to lift this. And then maybe that doesn't get lifted.
it.
Yay! Woo! Alright, and we're gonna go. And go. There we go. I just got it.
Mhm.
Alright, so we're gonna let that go for a couple minutes. Oh no, it turned off.
Oh, I wonder how long.
I feel like I just threw it hot. I feel like I just checked not too long ago. But not too long ago.
This Amazon. Oh yeah, that's so cute.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, getting fluffy. Nice. You know what you could do that would help with the water? Put a towel in there.
Yeah, I think I have the last one. I don't remember what I did with it.
I like this book.
Yeah, you can pick it up if you want. It has like, if you just flip through real fast, you'll see 1,800 different things, and you're like, wow. Like, heart disease, liver failure, diabetes, low sugar, this acne, skincare, skincare, like it's everything. How to build your garden correctly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was trying to flip through it earlier when we were texting, and that's some of the research I was doing. It will like go in depth with some of the stuff, like lemon balm leaves will heal a wound.
Where'd you get this book from?
Salem, Massachusetts. Which store?
You said which store?
Mm-hmm.
I would even tell you about the preparation of the capsule. Ooh.
Yeah, it goes like very well detailed. Like I was like, oh okay, I'll buy that book. And Dan was like, I want this. Like okay. Alright, and then we got one more thing to have. A little bit of nowadays on our tongue. A little bit of nowadays for you and me. La 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 la. Oh, you didn't hear it, but I did.
Can I take a picture of that dog?
Oh yeah, you can. Most certainly.
Okay, a little doobie dance or nowadays dance.
Alright, here's for our nowadays.
Oh, that's so good.
Right? You're like,
Because I was expecting, because it looked like alcohol,
right?
I was expecting that burn, even though it's not, you know what I mean?
Like, almost like, so it goes down really smooth. It's not like a, I don't know. It's no like harsh feeling afterwards. So
Yeah.
Augusta Hemp Company, everybody. Throughout Augusta and a couple other locations. I think there's one in Grovetown. But guys, get your nowadays. And also Georgia decided to go back on THCA. So if you're planning on getting any of that, you want to get that now before that fully goes into effect, because you're not going to be able to get your THCA pre-rolls or anything. But those guys have it, and or not the hemp store. I think one of his other stores have it. The CBD stores around. So get your stuff while you can. But this is gonna be around because this does not have THCA. This just has whatever is created to be all legal. I'm not entirely sure, but it is really good. And we're gonna keep on mixing.
The middle one, right? When do you add the brown?
We're going to pipe some of it and then add the brown.
Ooh.
If I wanted two different colors.
You got it all thought out.
Alright, so we are going to take a couple scoops of this. Actually, quite a bit of scoops of this. Let me make it lower down a little bit. Ooh, the bottom is frozen. I scraped it. I can see it.
It's like icy down there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Here, let me hold the bottom. Sorry.
There we go. That's what I want. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just a couple more scoops in here. That's the best part about mixing it like this. You end up with so much more product than just what you begin with. Did you want to add in the brown?
Sure.
Okay. So just do a little bit at a time.
Okay.
Because we can always add more, but both of these.
Gotcha.
Because I'm assuming the brown is really going to take. Yeah, it doesn't like me. The zoom and yeah.
Yeah. This is brown. Is that enough?
Probably. It's good to start with.
Okay, there. Start mixing.
Yeah.
Oh. How you?
Oh, I forgot to lock it. There we go.
Okay. Oh, we in business. No, not yet.
Oh, hold on. Because sometimes it is a little.
Oh. How much Polish it straight beside.
Hmm?
Polish it straight beside.
Yeah. Yeah, once you think you got it, and then it's like, oh, there's actually, it got all on the sides. And then don't forget the brown too.
Gotcha.
Sometimes the bronzer just gives like a shimmer. And we're not afraid to make this one brown, so I'm on the right. Yeah. And then it may be just
I actually like the color of it.
yeah. The brown or the green?
The brown.
Oh, the brown looks pretty too, actually. Straight to sides. Pretty color.
Oh yeah.
We're almost done.
Oh, okay.
That's all I have in the container.
It's giving like a mocha color.
It's giving what?
Mocha.
Oh, cool. Alright, so it's probably done as long as all the color is like not like stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna loosen that beach up, and then yeah, just go ahead and scrape that, and then
Oh, that feels
Mhm.
good.
gonna. Could you pour that ice in the sink, please?
Yeah.
Move this.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry.
You good?
Whew. And then that is gonna go right in there. We're going to give that a little wipe down. I still need you. We don't need you.
Mm.
You're all wet.
Put him with his
Yeah, you might
cousin.
as well. Alright. If you don't mind scooping the brown
Gotcha.
into the cup as best as you can.
Even with the little yellow?
Oh, you know what? Not with the little yellow. You're right. We do not want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I
The way
gotta give you a
washed
spoon.
the spoon with the ice though.
You did not see that.
Nope. Scattered brain. It's okay, we all get them.
Ew. Well, not you, but slimy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there we go. That's enough.
Alright. Scoop in action. Okay. Body butter. Look how fluffy it looks. So airy.
It's so fluffy.
Oops.
You got it all in the bowl?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a lot more? Oh, yeah. Is there a lot, or is there a little? Oh, okay.
It's not like a whole lot.
I thought I had more.
So shiny. Look at that. Okay.
And then, you can
I'ma
still use
just-
that blue towel if
okay.
you need to.
That.
And if you could just put the bowl in the sink, I'll take care of it afterwards. I'll put it in the dishwasher.
Alright.
And then,
Just turn it back.
just try to put that red tray in
Mhm.
front of the camera for me.
Gotcha.
exciting. Alright, so that looks good there. Actually, let's turn that to the side. There, that for you. And as close without taking up all of them. So what I'm going to do is take one and do some of these and a couple of these.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, just like.
Okay.
And then we'll switch spots.
Bet. I'm gonna get some pictures. And
Oh
videos.
yeah, go right ahead. Okay, so we have our green and we have our brown. Even though you can't really see too much maybe right now, there is a difference. And then here's your tip to cut.
Okay.
Oh, did you want to take a picture while I did it so you could get a good picture? Okay. Here. You keep your brown over there. And I'll do.
I did not mean for the flash to come on.
Alright, so we're going to see how these little bear molds work. Ooh, okay. They might actually turn out the way I was hoping.
Okay, cute. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, I'm about to type mine now.
Some of these random ones I'm trying just to put a little bitty itty color and then just like fill it afterwards because of course the brown will be like.
That's enough on that.
No, that's fine because I'm gonna fill in the rest too. It's kind of just so that there's a little bit of double color funness in there. I don't really know how these molds will turn out, but everything is an experiment until it's done and successful.
That's true.
Alright, put some of that in those gummy bears or those bear molds. So the green, that's okay. The green is still a little bit yellowy. But you can still see that it's green.
Okay, you made this look easy.
Did I?
Look at this.
Oh. That's okay. We'll just scrape it all into it and it will fit a little bit better.
Well, look at 2-year-old.
You can fill a couple of those drops that I have half that full of.
Well, duh. Look how you piping and look how I'm piping. I'm going like this, and you got it all professional.
Yeah.
There
I had a couple practice rounds.
Look at that. Easy. Now.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Until this.
That's okay. I'm just gonna wipe it all in there. Alright, so the only regret is I did see a little bit of the turmeric, but that's not a big deal because you can put turmeric directly on your skin too, so that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of
Scraping.
so that way it gets into all the hoods. Why am I using that side?
skill.
Run away! No! Okay, sorry, I get a little OCD about it.
It's okay. Booyah. What you want to do with the extra?
Pipe it into whatever. Those are gonna sit, so unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to experience seeing the gummy bears coming out.
It's okay.
And neither will you. I'm sorry. You will not be able to see when the gummy bears or not gummy bears, lotion bears will be taken out. Or maybe I'll record it. It depends on how fast it hardens. I'll throw them in the freezer and see. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
that's
Let me
smart.
throw them in the freezer while we're capping these off.
Mhm.
And then one or two might be ready enough to throw into a jar for you to take. Alrighty, everybody, we are almost finished with our live today. We have made some fabulous butters. Let me just get that to the side and grab a couple of these. Alright, so
These gonna be so nice. You got so much.
I
It's
know.
gonna last you a while.
Alright, look at that coloring. Now you hold on.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, you can kind of see. You can see there's brown. You don't know if that's green or yellow, but it's green. Alright, I just want to cap one more and then we're going to say goodbye to the camera.
As I look back at the laptop and not the phone.
I know. You know how often I do that? Like, I'm looking there because I see myself there and not
Right.
there. Alright. So, let's do this goodbye. Alright, everybody. Thanks for...
sorry.
You're fine.
I'm trying to find my face in the camera, but I keep looking at that thing.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you watching us make some Halsin Bear body butter.
And lots of it.
I mean, this stuff looks beautiful. You can put it on your
Yes.
skin. You can put it in your hair. We're not really going to put it on our face because the shea butter clogs some pores, and we're not looking for that. But thanks, Kendra, for joining us again. I love doing this, and I love
Yay.
doing this for you. So thanks for watching.
Until next time.
Until next time.